Welcome to Lex Talk About It podcast. We are here again with another episode. I have my girl Courtney here with me today. This is another segment of Talk That Talk where she's coming to talk that talk because she walks that walk. Do you hear me? This is a boss lady at her finest. She is a mother. She is a mother who runs three businesses, okay? She's a multiple streams of income type of woman, if you know what I mean. So if you would give it up, please, for Miss Courtney.
Hi,
Hey, my girl.
how are you?
I'm good. So first off, how was your day been today?
Today has been real chill. These last 2 days, I don't get that many days off. So these
Yeah,
last 2 days has really been they've been really good to me.
that's what we like to hear. Okay. So we're gonna jump right into the interview. I first want you to start by introducing yourself and your business to the people.
Absolutely. My name is Courtney Hargett. I have my two main businesses are Lowski's Cleaning. That is your neighborhood cleaning service. And we have Lowski's Locksmith. Lowski's Locksmith is our natural hair brand, and I am your loctician.
And what initially drew you into both of these types of businesses?
So as far as hair, I've always been into hair. It's pathology because my grandmother, my great grandmother, my great aunts, they all had their own salon. They all did
Okay.
hair. My grandmother had a total of 9 children,
Mm.
and four of
Come
those
on,
were
girl.
girls.
Okay.
So she had to.
Okay.
She had to. As far as Lowski's Cleaning is something that I created um, after losing my husband in 2020. I created it to my husband was the influence of cleaning because I grew up in a hoarder situation.
Understood.
So I did, yeah, in the trenches. So I didn't know like I could clean or what they call clean edit.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
clean
Okay.
edit. Yeah, but my husband got me together.
Okay. He said we ain't gonna clean at it no more. We
Oh
gonna
yeah, no,
clean it.
absolutely. My husband actually he he said that he was going to leave me because I was nasty.
So we had to get it together.
Yes, because when he packed his bags and called his mama, I was like, oh, he's serious.
Oh, hold on. Let's reel it
Yeah, I
in.
was just I was just like Martin, that episode of Gina when Martin, that episode when Gina was like, fine then, Martin, why don't you just leave? And he was like, bye, and she went towards the door. He was like, G G
Wait,
G
wait,
G.
wait.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
that was me
Okay.
because I had to get it together. So when I lost him, he still was around by cleaning when I would feel like not doing anything and I want to sit in the bed all day. I became uncomfortable. I was tossing and turning and stuff like that. And then I would get up, wash the dishes, tighten up, whatever like that. And then before I knew it, I was back in the bed asleep.
Come on
Fine.
now.
So that was the signification that get up and clean because you know better.
Yeah.
That's what my husband said. And so from there, that's why the name of my brand is Lowski because
Mm.
Lowski is my husband's nickname.
Okay, come
Hmm.
on. Love the
Yeah.
history of the biz.
Yes.
So, what were some of the first steps that you took when creating this business?
First steps that I took is knowledge. I wanted to know about it. I was doing research about cleaning businesses, how people did their consultations, how people did anything when it came to the cleaning business. Because again, I'm a baby in this, and I'm just learning as I go. I was with my husband for 12 years, but being in cleaning up your house and your house alone is totally different from cleaning up everybody else's house.
Okay. Okay.
so
And people
so yes,
like
ma'am.
I feel like some people are a different type of nasty when they know somebody else gonna clean up after them. So I know like that alone is a lot just to be able to
That was
allow
me.
yourself to go into other people's homes and clean up after them. So I get it, child. I
Yeah,
get it.
yeah, and it fulfills me in a way because it's like I have my husband with me at all times, so
I
it's a
love
good thing.
that. I
Yeah,
love that.
it's a
Okay,
good thing.
so did you face any significant challenges or obstacles within the early stages of you creating your business?
Absolutely. I went into when, well, I'll give you a little bit background on hair. So, as far as I graduated with my cosmetology license in 2010. In 2010, it was a couple of women that I went to school with that we decided that we were going to go in together and buy this building. Well, rent this building, excuse
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
And so we rented the building out. It had 3 pods for everyone to have their own salon area. The only area we shared was the shampoo bowls. So it was ideal for just starting out salons.
Correct.
Excuse me. And then it just seemed like no one knew. I have to blame knowledge because no one, we were just fresh out of cosmetology school. Yes, we took the business courses that they gave at cosmetology
Right.
school, but we were babies in the game. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Just
So
getting your
therefore,
feet wet.
exactly. So therefore, we ran across state board. State board closed us down, and then we had to separate. And I chucked that up to knowledge because knowledge is power, and we didn't know anything. But I went
Understood.
through it. I went through it, and I was able to maintain.
Okay. So with talking about low ski, um, how were you able to start to fund that business? Being that I'm assuming this happened, did you begin low ski after the pandemic?
No, it was right during. It was in the midst of it all. I lost my
Okay.
husband in 2020, and in 2021 is when I started Low Skis Cleaning.
Okay.
So
So
it was
were there like what was how did you because especially during that time because it was the COVID time frame. So how were you able to fund your everyday life and begin a business all at once?
well, I also I'm your IT specialist, so I do work for Spectrum, the cable company, internet, mobile, all that stuff. So I do work for them. So that's really what funded my businesses because at the time I didn't have any other bills. I was able to maintain my bills, and I still had a good amount of money that was left over, and that's what I fed it with. I also ran into some great business minded people, excuse me, and they gave me some game on certain things, and then I just keep feeding it. That's the main focus is I keep feeding my business.
And it also sounds like you keep feeding your mind. Like at no point it sounds like you've stopped learning. It sounds
Oh
like
no.
you continue to retain knowledge. And I like that because, you know, sometimes some people feel like, oh, they know everything about everything or everything about their business. So they shut out knowledge that could be useful to them because it's coming from the mouth of someone they don't want to hear it from. So the fact that you're able to speak to other people and retain that knowledge and apply it, that's an accomplishment beside by itself. And I love that because and especially with the fact that you're obviously older than me, it's different to hear older people be able to accept the fact that they're still learning, you know
Oh,
what I mean?
absolutely. It's the knowledge is power. I'm never too old to not learn something. You
Okay.
can give me something that I never knew because of your generation and the generation of all the tech, everybody on the computers and
Mm-hmm.
on social media and stuff like that. I'm a baby when it comes to social media because I just got an Instagram in 2020, a Facebook in 2020, and
Understood. Understood.
I want to say it might have been before 20, maybe 2019, maybe. But
Okay.
anyway, yeah,
Okay.
I'm older than all them platforms right now.
You
So,
know, you know
yeah,
what?
I'm a MySpace baby.
Up to let's talk about it. People, I was talking to this other girl the other day, and she was like, have you ever heard? I was like, girl, I was in the days of Bebo. And she was like, "What's a Bebo?" I was like, "The fact that you had to ask is crazy." Because Bebo is older than me. I was barely supposed to have a Bebo page as it was. But
What
yeah.
is Bebo, sugar?
What?
Know what that is?
Do you remember
Is that a
Bebo?
cell phone?
I kind of do a little bit. Let me see
Is
if I
that
can Google it. We're
did
going
they
to have
have
to
a
take.
cell phone?
I mean, no, it was a website.
Oh, I thought you because they was creative with cell phones when they first started.
And they were. So there
Yeah.
was this thing called Bebo. It was the MySpace before MySpace. And it was on Bebo.
Oh no, sugar, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you don't remember Bebo at all?
I remember
I
MySpace.
don't even know why I had a Bebo page because I can't tell you if I posted anything. However,
Okay.
I definitely had one. And then I quickly left Bebo and went over to MySpace. I was on MySpace for a long time because that's when we were customizing websites. And I was coding
Okay.
and didn't even know I was coding because I was going in changing letters to mess up. I mean, to change different colors and fonts. I was doing
Hmm.
too much. Too
Yeah,
busy.
MySpace should definitely come back, but be as like a virtual business card um platform.
Yeah, facts.
I could definitely see that.
I need MySpace to spin the block. Just saying. If you hear me, you know.
Okay. Can you hear me? Is anybody listening? Okay, I'm
Are
sorry.
you? So, another question. So, what was your original vision for your life and how did that affect your business today?
um I was okay. I was okay with being your favorite mobile hairstylist. I was
Okay.
okay with being that because it allowed me flexibility to be a mom and a wife. So I was okay with just being there. But my original dream for my hair business, my hair brand was to have a 2-story building where wherever I was gonna be at.
Understood.
Yeah. And I wanted when you walked in, it was like a lounge.
Mm,
You could do hookah, you could have a drink at the bar, you could order something from the grill, and then you would go upstairs. And upstairs is where the salon would be.
right. And you would come and get your hair done.
And you would come
So
and get your
it's
hair done.
almost like it's like you know how the men or how men have barbershops so they can go and hang all day. So it's like the same thing but for women.
Absolutely.
I
And
love
here
that.
recently, I just reawoken that dream, I
Come
guess.
on.
Yeah, but because for a long time I'm like, okay, I'm totally fine with being mobile,
Yeah.
pulling up on customers' homes, doing their hair and leaving. It just, it's just a moving and a shaking kind of thing.
Yeah.
But now that my lock business is flourishing and it's looking good, you know
Come
what I'm
on.
saying?
Come on. Yeah.
So I'm like, I might want to revisit this. And so now I have a vision board for that I'm gonna start creating of what we're going to do. And that's another thing that I did for each one of my businesses before I presented it as something that I wanted to do, like really wanted to do. I had a Lowski clean and vision board. I had a
Mm.
Lowski locksmith vision board.
Okay.
At that time it was the lock queen. At
I
that
like
time we
that
just changed
too.
our name. Yeah, we just changed our name in 2022 to the locksmith.
Okay, okay, okay. I like that too. So, what were your primary goals in the beginning and how have they changed now?
I still have the same goals. I want both of my businesses outside of Spectrum to be able to flourish and pay their own bills.
Right,
Right
right, right,
now,
right.
I'm in a position where one of them is able to pay their own bills without it coming out of my actual check from
Okay.
Spectrum. And then both of them, once they are able to pay their bills, that's the first check for the goals. And but as far as the beginning goes till now, the goal is to make money and allow me to leave it for my daughter.
I love that. Come on,
Yeah.
generational wealth.
That's exactly right. At the by the time that I am, by God's grace, by the time that I am no longer here, the only thing she has to do is just to make sure that the businesses are running properly. They will run on their own.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, were there any mentors or role models who played a part or influenced your journey today?
Um, well, the influence definitely came from my grandmother, my great grandmother, my aunts. I have cousins right now that are still doing hair, just started their business. You know, I'm hosting like a little, me and her, we're on FaceTime together and we're going over like her books. I'm sending her like, you need to get QuickBooks. You need to actually get the certificate for learning QuickBooks, not
Mm,
just looking at the YouTube, because that's what I did at first. I looked at the YouTube, and I was like, okay, I can do this. And I looked at it a few times. I'm like, yeah, I can do this. And then I downloaded QuickBooks. No, I cannot do this. I have no
okay.
idea what these are doing.
Okay.
So then I was able to take a actual course, a business management course, and then it specializes, like majority of it is QuickBooks
Okay.
knowledge. And QuickBooks, I encourage everyone who has a small business to get QuickBooks.
Okay, bad. I'm actually going to write that down because I myself have never heard of QuickBooks. So, I'm going to go and look into it.
Yeah, QuickBooks basically it does your payroll for you. It lets you know about your taxes, what you need to pay in, um, what you need to pay out, what's going coming in, receipts. You can set up receipts so that you can have to. So if you get audited, you don't have to go anywhere but the QuickBooks. Sign in the QuickBooks, and they can see everything.
I love that. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yes, ma'am. QuickBooks
Thank
is the way
you.
to go. And yeah, everybody in my circle, they be like, Courtney, hush. Because my best friend also has her own business. She's an interior decorator. So because I'm the
Put
cleaning
her
lady,
on.
yes. She is an interior decorator. It's LaKale's Glam House. She is on Instagram. She's when I tell you.
Come on now. You
Okay.
can. We need to get an interview with Miss LaKelle too. Is
Oh,
what we need.
absolutely. Oh,
Because
absolutely.
come
I
put your
had already
business
told
on,
her.
sis. Yeah.
Exactly. I told her. Yeah. And I told her about the podcast, and I let her know that during my interview, I'm going to let them know about you because
Okay.
baby, you golden.
Come on now. And
Okay?
it
I
sounds
like your
like y'all
feet.
can tag team because if one clean and one decorates, what's it sounds like there's not really much missing in the middle.
No, it's not. It's not. See, she is a part of my contract. So when right before you sign, additional services is where her business card is.
Okay.
So if you say, for instance, if I'm cleaning your house, in your contract, the copy that you get to keep has her information in it as well.
Okay, bet. So that way, if you do need it, you could contact her. So that's actually really good information because I'm pretty sure when people hear this podcast and whenever they do go to get your services, if anybody does have any issues with maybe you got that one room in the house that you can't design or you don't know what to put on the wall, it
Hmm.
sounds like you can kill two birds with one stone because get your house clean and have her friend come and consult with you about the look of your room. Tell her the idea so she can build it for you. See,
Okay.
it's not about what you know. It's sometimes who you know. You know what I mean?
Amen.
I'm giving y'all
Amen.
free game. You got to hear me.
And Lowski Cleaning does not just offer cleaning services.
Oh,
We also offer or professional organization. We definitely offer that. I just did a pantry and a kitchen that
mm-mm.
you can professional organization. We're about to throw out a flyer for Lowski's Cleaning for back to school because you got to get out with the old last year, bring
To
in
bring
the
in the new
new. Uh
year.
huh.
I love
And with that,
that.
you got to be clean.
You got to.
Okay.
You got to debunk all the stuff from
Foundation of the
last
new
year.
school year.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It
So
starts at
that is where
home. What they say, it starts at home.
it starts at home. Okay.
So, how important was the support of your friends and family throughout your business ventures?
The support of my family um was something that I thought I needed more than I actually needed.
Okay.
Because in family things can go up and down, in and out, and sometimes family does not see your progression as a benefit to you. However, your businesses are still flourishing, okay?
Okay.
And you're still going to move forward no matter what. So, me as being the baby of my family, I was told so many times that this is not something that you need to do. You don't need to do this. You need to go ahead to the military because that's what my family was based off of. You
Mhm.
know, go ahead to the military, so and then you can figure out what you want to do after that.
They wanted
And
you
that
to
just was
follow the footsteps.
exactly mainly my father, but he's all right. Look, and it's a joke in my family that my dad told me right my junior year in college. He's like, so what branch of the military are you going to? And I'm like, Dad, I'm not going to no military. I'm not going to the military, man. I'm not. I'm scared of all of that. Thank you. I appreciate you, big
Completely.
dog.
Hello?
Mm-mm. And then I had came home. I think it was for Christmas break, and I went to see my dad, and he was like, "You still don't know what branch of the military you going to, do you, Court?" No, Daddy, because I'm not going.
Okay.
February of that same of what was it, 2009? I think it was. Yes, 2009 February. I found out I was pregnant with my daughter, and my dad said, oh, "I guess you was serious about not going to the military."
You know what?
That was my dad.
What?
Okay, that was
But
my.
but now you know I was serious, okay?
I was serious. I
And
said,
it
yes,
ain't
Dad.
happening.
That's the only thing I was thinking about when I found out that when I got pregnant. I was only thinking about the fact that, ooh, I can't go to the military now.
You know what? You know
but in the
what?
and in
But
the
live your
same
truth, sis. Cause who's going to go fight for them people?
nobody, not me. Now my brothers, my uncles, and my cousins and them, y'all have a great time.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pray
Okay.
for you to get back home.
Thank you for serving.
Hello?
That's all I got for you
Ooh, that was a word by itself. I
though.
ain't lying.
Okay, that's all I got. That's all I got for you. But yeah.
So, what were some of the most valuable lessons that you learned in the first few years of running your business, and how have you applied them today?
Um, I'm gonna keep this. This just popped in my mind. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your partner.
I think you like my second or third interviewee to tell me this, and
Yeah.
I think y'all are sending a message from God to me, because who
Okay.
was not my
Because
friend, Lord?
I don't even know that song. But as soon as you asked me that question, that's the first thing that popped in my mind. Everybody ain't your friend, and everybody ain't your partner, and that goes with, and everybody ain't your family either. Trust and believe. Courtney, if you talk about it, if you want to talk about it, we can talk about it. But
Let's
Courtney
talk
done
about it,
been
Caitlin.
there. Courtney done been there, done that, got a t-shirt and a couple keychains. Okay?
Okay,
So
everybody
it's
ain't your friend.
everybody is not your friend because I've been doing hair since 2010, and it's not until now in 2024 that my hair business is actually looking
Yeah,
like I'm not working to put money into my business anymore. My business is actually standing on its own.
right.
And so it's like, all right. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I like that
But
though.
it's
Everybody ain't your friend.
everybody is not your friend.
Okay,
Everybody is
so
not.
looking back, is there anything that you would do differently? Move like if you knew now, if you knew then what you know now, is there anything that you would do different?
I can't say I would. I can't say I
I
would
like that.
because I learned so much. Not only learning about other people, not only learning about business, but also, oh,
It's
it's okay. Iggy weeggy. I hear the baby. It's a
because see,
baby.
he said you're gonna acknowledge me on this pod.
Okay,
To
you
all my
will.
listeners, if you know I have a son and his name is Bentley. And Bentley is losing his mind right now. I hear screaming. So we have someone else
It's
in the
okay.
room.
We go just like we do with the churn. We just gonna keep
We're
on
just
moving.
gonna keep on going, you know? We're gonna keep
But
on
I got
going.
excited.
But
I
is
got
there
excited when he started barking.
okay, but I'm sorry about that. Bentley just he likes to be acknowledged, you know what I mean? But is there anything that you would do differently? And I think you already said no, but what were you saying behind that?
Yes. So no, it wouldn't because I've learned so many things. I learned so many things about relationships. I've learned so many things about family, friends, enemies, business. I've learned so much in the time since I've been with this urge to do my business, to do businesses and to run my salon. I have learned so much. I wouldn't take nothing. I wouldn't take absolutely nothing, even the bad times. I would
Okay.
not take nothing, and I would not take nothing away from it because I made it through and it made me stronger, and which makes my businesses stronger.
I love that. Because
Yeah,
that just tells me that you've actually paid attention to all of the teachings that you've gained over the time. So I had to write that down. Hmm.
I feel that. No problem.
So,
Yeah, it's
my
a.
last and final question for you before we wrap up this pod, and I want you to make sure you tell everyone where they can find you, your website, everything, so they can actually book your services. But my last and final question: what was the most rewarding part of this journey so far?
To actually seeing my dreams in front of me, to
I
actually
like
seeing my
that.
dreams in front of me is like, what? Like I have my LLC for Lowski. I have these are things that were wishes on my vision board and prayers that I'm praying,
Okay,
and now I have it. I
I
have
love
a
that.
business plan that's ironclad. I have for both of my businesses. I have a website. My Lowski's Locksmith. They don't have a website yet, but I do have. I'm working on the. It's in under construction, I should say.
Understood, understood, understood.
Um, However, you can always, well, as far as locksmith, you can dial 919 904 9. Wait, I said dial. I told my age, didn't I? My
We ain't gonna
bad.
go
Run
there,
that back.
Courtney. We're not gonna go there, Courtney. We are not gonna go there now.
Okay, I
But
said,
you can
ooh,
call. You can call my girl at.
okay. Let me say this. The proper way to say that is text 919 904 4616. I need a retie, and immediately you will receive my availability for that month. And then you will receive a pricing list. So you can, at that time, you will tell me exactly what you want. I will then send the confirmation
Okay. So
with. Mhm.
so when are you actually available? Do you have set days?
Yes, I have set days for Lowski's cleaning and locksmith. The days are for Lowski's cleaning is Friday, and Saturday,
Okay.
7 a.m. to 7 p.m.
7 to 7.
Yes, ma'am. And on Sundays after 5 p.m. Anytime after 5 p.m.
Okay, bad. I got that wrote down as well. This was a pleasure. I mean,
Absolutely. Oh, I forgot to tell you, Lowski's cleaning is LowskiNCLLC.com.
okay.
And then you can click for quote, and as soon as you put in a quote, it's going to give me you're going to give your information. It's going to send it to me, and then you will receive an email with the contract, and then that way you can tell me what you need cleaning, or do you want professional organizing, and so forth and so on.
Okay. Well, y'all heard what the lady said. Now she said get with her services. Now
Okay,
she's willing to come and clean that house. You know that little mud room that you refuse to clean up because you just say you're gonna do it one day? She got you.
I got you.
You know
Your
when you too
children's room,
tired because you had a rough week and them kids been working your nerves and all they rooms toe up. She got you.
I
You
got
you
you.
know when you fall in that depressed state and you've been throwing stuff around your house all week and now you look and see how much you gotta clean. She got you,
I
okay?
got you.
So all I'm
Come get
saying
clean with
is
low cleaning.
you gotta get Willowski, okay? For
Okay. Yes.
Showski, get
Okay.
Willowski.
Full service.
Full service. You know
Loctician.
that office. that you just got stuff plastered around. You don't know what documents go where. She said
Okay.
she'll organize it.
And will.
Okay.
And
So
I'm great at
call my girl.
it.
Y'all heard her. Call my girl. Okay. You know that girl who you keep calling to retwist your hair and she keep playing with your time?
Talk
Call my
about it.
girl. Hello?
Call me.
Call my girl.
Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Hello?
Okay.
You said you want your hair to grow? Call my
Okay.
girl.
Yeah, because you see these hands,
Cut, 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 cut.
they growing hands.
Let them know.
Okay. They
You
growing hands.
you heard what she said. So I
Just
would like to thank everyone who tuned in today. If you would like to reach her, I will be adding her contact information along with her logo on my Instagram page. Her contact information, as far as her websites, will be on my website as well. If you would like to directly contact Miss Courtney for a quote, is there anybody you would like to shout out before we go?
shout out to my daughter. Shout out shout out to my daughter for being her greatness self. And my best friend, Brittany LaKale Lyons.
Come on, Miss LaKale. We looking for you next, baby.
Okay?
Okay.
Cause that baby, I'm telling you, she's in on Instagram. Go take a look at her.
We're
She
gonna
know what
find
she's
her. We're
doing.
gonna find her too. But I would like to thank each and every one of y'all for tuning in today. We will be back with a new episode soon. Hopefully, we will have some intro and outro music coming. We got something working in the arsenal. But as for
Okay.
right now, we're just gonna say goodbye to these beautiful faces. And I hope to have
Okay.
y'all tune in again. Y'all have a great night.
Bye.
Oh, bye. She is so funny.